Hey guys, this is Alex in another vocal video about technique, and today I'm going to talk about some extreme phonation setup, that's the main question. If you are into metal music, into some extreme parts of your voice, and you're thinking about growl, scream stuff, rattle and stuff like that, and you're thinking about like false chord, retinoid, fry, and the first question ever is like, how can I find the false chord? That's the video for beginner type of singer or screamer, and I have already videos about how to scream, how to sing with distortion and grit, but for those who are not understand how to engage your false chord, how to find the false chord, that's the video for you. So let's start. The very first step is to train your breathing system and support. So remember, take a really deep and low breath. For extreme phonation, it's really important also. And you need to know how to support the sound. So support mechanism is really simple. You need to press down really hard, and at the same time, when you're pressing down really hard, you are releasing the throat and external musculature of the neck. And so the very first step, how to find your false chord or vestibular folds. You have your true chords, like you can vocalize like this, and when you are abducting the folds, more air is going through the folds, like more compression, so that's all true chords. Another type of phonation is really slow vibration of the vocal folds. That's the fry, and it produces from the actual true chords, like fast vibration, really slow vibration. And it's really important to understand this concept of creating the noise, not the voiced sound, but just a noise, average noise. So if you have that's the singing sound, but also you have that's the fry. You are producing this from your vocal folds, but it's not singing actually, it's it's a really slow vibration of the vocal folds. And the fry helps to understand how to release everything to create the noise, to create kind of aggressive noise without our squeeze and without blowing too much airflow. So the idea is not to blow too much air. The idea is to support well and to place well. About the placement, another really important thing, you need to place, if you know, this kugu spot right here and to do spot, and all this area in between kugu and to do this hard pellet, that's the placement spot. This upside down spoon, I call this like that. So you need to place right there. And now, finally, how to find this grit produces from the false chord. Try to do this. So the first step, adducted sound, in your chest voice. Then you are doing fry, you are releasing everything. And now try to close the mouth and feel this. Basically, I'm producing the sound from the figure when I'm trying to clear my throat with support and placement and without blowing too much air. You have and you have the sound. So as you might notice, I'm not blowing too much airflow. If I will blow too much airflow, I will squeeze for sure. So it should be like, for example, you have the consonants R, or more like Italian, you know, so to make this happens, I should release completely the tongue to make this grit, like and I have this grit. If I will squeeze my tongue ooh, there is no sound. The same here. If you will squeeze, it's not brutal, aggressive grit. But when you are releasing, you have this grit. So again, the first step, clean with humming, then fry with humming. This hum creates more placed, well position. And then, like you're trying to clear the throat, you should feel right about your true chords, vestibular folds or false chord. Breath support. And next step is to open, maintaining the quack when you're trying to slightly press the tongue down, maintain placed, supported sound. So let's try. And you have the sound. It shouldn't be super aggressive first. We are just trying to find this spot. Then, if you are feeling like it's okay, I know how to create the sound from idea when you're clearing your throat, try to start right from that. Attack already with false chords. So, do it again. And everything should be right in the palate. And as you might notice, I'm talking after that without any, like this kind of stuff. I'm not hurting my throat and my voice. So I can do like this. And after that, I have, for example, Matsuwachi head voice connect. Because if you will blow out the chords, you just can't compress in Matsuwachi head voice, this thin folds compression. It's gonna be like this. So always try to check, like system check, false chord, and then if the true chords, doing good. So that's the number one step to find the false chord. If you are a beginner and you're trying to scream, growl, yell, shout, and make some extreme phonation. And also, in very first times, you might experience some not tension, but and not pain, but kind of something like discomfort, because everything you're doing is inside, it's intrinsic, and it's not gonna be like from the first time you're doing this correctly. So you should find this by doing this and by trying, by experiment with the position. So it's gonna be like this. So do it a couple of times, then rest, drink water, drink a lot of water, then try to do it again. But remember, breathing, support, placement. That's the number one basic line underneath. And like clearing throat approach. Do you feel this? True chords. You have this kind of sound. I hope this helps. Practice makes perfect. God bless. Bye bye. See ya.